Good Sunday evening, everyone, and welcome back to more Slay the Spire. Here's your double, like I promised. Oh Jesus, the silent again? Oh no. It was a silent yesterday when I looked at it, and I didn't mess around with it in my spare time. I didn't record it because I just wanted to play the game, so I was just making sure it's not the same one. But yeah, it's still a silent. Brewmaster Terminal Vintage. Let's get right into it. Get in here with the double feature for Sunday. And this one's always fun with the potions. So in this one, we're going to, we're just going to hang out. We're just going to play the game here. Chat maybe. Nothing special. It's not Ascension mode. Ease into the upcoming work week. It just never ceases to amaze me. I feel like Saturday is always like the best day ever, and then Sunday rolls around and I'm like, well, everything kind of sucks. And maybe it's the mentality I have sometimes, right? Where it's like, ugh, glass is half empty sort of deal. I don't think you get points if you do that. Let's just go ahead and block all the damage. We're in no rush. So I gotta be honest with you guys right now. Feeling just a little bummed. Why am I bummed? I don't know. Could be a mix of a lot of things. Hey. I'm just gonna use it because I'm gonna be getting so many of these. I may as well block as much damage as I can. Why am I bummed? I mean, could be a lot of things. The week, essentially over for the weekend. I'm sorry. So that's a big one. Also just been bummed to play games. Like, most of the games I do play these days, Slay the Spire included, I'm gonna play them, I want to record them, and there's like a mixture of like, should I record, should I not record sort of feeling sometimes, or like, why don't you just sort of play the game if you want to play it? It's like, I don't know. I feel like it'd be a waste sometimes not to put, like, what if I do have an amazing run and it'd be hilarious, or I have some like hilarious witty commentary, not that I talk to myself when I play games alone. Not on my microphone here. But it's the sort of situations. So what do I do in place of that? Well, I make the idea, and or mistake in your opinion, of playing, various... No, I don't want that strike. I mean, I'll do this just so I can have a different colored strike in here, right? Yeah, cool. I make the great idea of playing multiplayer games. There's nothing wrong with that. I do like competition, as I mentioned before. But with that in mind, competition may not like me, or I may not be up to the par that is now a competitive standard. And namely, like, I don't play a lot of these type of games anymore just because usually they're more fun with friends sort of deal, is where I fall into that category. But also because there are things I played a bunch of, like, when I was going through college. And the big one was League of Legends, of course. I played a lot of Overwatch when it came out, and in my own honest, humble opinion, I feel like I got to a pretty good spot when it came to Overwatch. But the thing with these kind of games is they're really fun, and if you get good at them, you have a great time. But like when you're bad, and I'm not talking about like people on the internet telling me to like go off myself because I played bad. I could care less about that because that doesn't really get to me anymore. Again, I work in customer service. Are you kidding me? I got bigger things to worry about outside some sunny gym on the internet telling me my play is bad. The only person that needs to be concerned about their play is usually me. And man, like I said, I'm a hyper-competitive person. In high school, it was like this for tennis. It was like this for grades in college, or anytime I did bad on a test, which was a big eye-opener, by the way, and probably like the most anxiety-inducing feeling in the world at the time. Give me that as an opener. Toss that away. But like when I do bad, it's like anytime something goes wrong, the easiest way for me to sort of improve is I honestly believe, point that finger inward, right? Take the L, as they used to say like so religiously on the early videos. And I still believe that. But like oh man, it hits you hard when you're like, ooh, I'm gonna take the L here, but like I could have done infinitely better in like every imaginable way. Maybe I'm unique in that regard. Oh yes. Because, like, it's always easier to, like, point the finger outward if something goes wrong. It's like, this person messed up, or that person, he's a dipshit, look what he did. It's like, whoa. And I'm like, yeah, I see that, I understand that, I get that feeling. I used to be like that when I was younger and played games like that. These days, anytime something goes wrong, and it only really applies to multiplayer games, because I have this sort of, like, I don't know if it's a guilt, or I'm just, like, liability feeling. Also, I'm doing my best to try and perfect this fight. It's gonna be close. And right now things are not looking so good. Let me squeeze out another potion here. Strength potion will help. But when I do bad, I just sort of like think to myself, and it sinks more on me than it does anyone else. I'm just like, ooh, I'm kind of like hot garbage. Maybe I shouldn't play. Maybe I should just step away. And that's sort of in a way what happened today. I tried playing some more MOBA games, League of Legends pretty much. I promise I'll never throw any of that shit up here. Not because it's bad, not because it's just anything, it's just because my interests lie in roguelites when it comes to recording. Because again, these are like nice little short bursts of fun you can have. But man, when I lose, it really sinks into me. I'm like, ugh. I just spent, you know, half an hour not having fun and also like sort of looking at myself like, ooh, what have you done here? Sort of deal. That being said, then I just get over it. I'm like, yeah, you know what? What can I do to make sure I don't fall into like that college rut? Because I did this in college where, you know, of course I had no money, right? Also, first, let me think here. Eviscerate is a good hitter, but like, it's really hard to play right now. Like, insanely hard to play. I'm prepared. I've been heckled over it many a time before. Why it's not good. At least we don't take any of this. Yeah. Yeah, like in college, when it was, you know, the game to play, when, you know, you have no money, you got free time after you're done doing homework and, you know, driving to and from the campus, you played MOBAs, you played League of Legends. It was the big thing in my school. It's how I made many of my friends. I think I've made that story before. But given that, and, you know, free time, all that other stuff, yada yada yada, you played that, you got good. Except when you lost and you know you had like an exam the next day, which I quickly learned never to do after like my freshman year. I'm like, hey, I know how I can be on a loss. Let me not jeopardize my test tomorrow. I'm gonna study instead of play games, right? And you know what? Pat myself on the back for that. I'm a good boy, knowledgeable good boy. But nowadays, like, stakes couldn't be lower, and I'm just like, fuck, dude, I want to win. My time is limited. I want to win, and if I do bad, I'm gonna feel bad. So maybe you should do something else going forward. But like, there's only so many, at least my library, unless I want to throw more cash at games, which I've already explained how I feel guilt throwing cash at games at a certain point where I'm like, I could be, you know, putting that in a 401k for my retirement sort of deal. Who's the boss? We're gonna want liquid bronze for that boss. And let's hit the shop first. The Bwom. Double a card in your deck? You mean like an alchemize? Oh. Hey, give me the marbles. Or give me the lantern. Better opener. Give me the marbles. Better damage. And give me this. It's always good against the birds. So what's the big like TLDR here? I'm a big baddie because I lost at a video game, I guess, is one of the easy ways to put it. And it's absolutely how I'm feeling, so that's true. But ultimately I'm just like, just kind of get over it. Although it doesn't hurt any less when you feed your ass off in a game and you're just like, ooh, I want to play this, I really do. Because I do want to play it. It's a game I loved, and I still love, but I probably should love it from a distance and stick to things that are more my speed these days. But games like, you know, like, that's just one game. I played a lot of Overwatch when it came out as well, and that was good. That was some good shit. Hey, I can't really, like, play my Alchemize here. We're still blocking enough, but we're not killing quick enough, so we need to put the pedal to the metal here. Step on the gas, then step on the brakes. Step on the brass, and then, oh my god. Step on the brakes. Anyone a fan of that game? Parappa the Rapper? I heard the remake was pretty good. Ooh. I didn't do the thing, and I was rambling on, and now we're gonna take damage, so this is all for naught. But anyway, that's my spiel. And is that why I'm doing a recording now? Yeah, kinda. It was a little while ago when I just got up with the game, but I'm just like, I sat there after I lost, I'm just like, man, I feel awful. And it's not because, again, people were chewing me out. I'm just like, I feel bad for more or less putting these other people through it. And I don't know. There's always this big stigma when it comes to like online games like MOBAs or something like that, that people are just like outright assholes. And it's true, because it absolutely happens. I'm not going to say that doesn't happen. But like, a part of me just never experiences that, or if like it is and I explain a situation, people are like, well, I get why you're shit, so it's fine. I guess I'll take expertise. It might be good for the fight here. One way to put it. But I've never had like verbally someone like, you know, tearing into me like, off yourself, I'm gonna attack your family because you lost at a video game. I'm just like, the worst I've had is like, you're just like pretty bad. Like, you know, throw in your offensive lingo there and then that's the end of that. And I'm like, alright, I'm gonna get ready for work tomorrow, I guess. And then you move on. That's it in a nutshell. I don't... Like, are there other potions I would love to have for the opener fight coming up? There are, but I think these are fine potions to have. This is good in a pinch for blocks. We just need to knock this guy down. Thank God for the block here. And then he'll get up again. Okay. That's good. And a 12 block potion is something that exactly is what I'm thinking would help. But we're just going to skip here. I am going to upgrade. Oh, that's right. Terminal is slowly whittling my life force away. My life points, Kaiba. Yeah. That's pretty much the big piece I wanted to... I guess that's a discussion to be had. There it is. But outside of that, I'm kind of just chilling. Enjoying the last of the weekend here. Dude, I would like to save this for a pinch situation, but I think this is a fine time to use it. And that's good. Let's drink it immediately. Good. Yeah. Maybe you guys feel like that. I don't know if anyone else ever played games at like a high competitive level. And I'm not saying like I was the shit or the bee's knees as much as I can pump up my own ego, right? But in college, I was pretty good. He says as he further buffs up his ego here. It's pretty alright. Yeah. If I could get back to a state like that, that'd be great. But you know what? At the end of the day, if I don't, that's perfectly fine. Okay, we need to drink this. We keep that buff permanently, don't we? That's right. The combo. The absolute combo. Okay. Little dagger spray. Strike. Expertise. We're gonna dunk this potion on him. And he hits me once, he goes into the other form. Or I can just do that. Save myself a little bit of heartache. Alright, we're out of potions now, but we have the combo that is... It's likely to get us the perfect here. Whoa, 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 whoa. You have a lot of block, dude. Just hit him. You'd be a fool not to take advantage of your hits here. Could have liked a power that gave me like some poison or something. That would have been nice. Insane blockage, insane damage, and here we go. But yeah, outside of like the League of Legends, the only other game I played competitively, and, you know, I put it competitively in air quotes because going through school, there was me playing competitively, which means like doing my absolute best to win. Probably probably to the dismay of some of my relationships. My friends will tell you that. Probably also a big reason why I stopped playing. There's a back and forth there, obviously, because I have my gripes with that statement still to this day. But you know, another story for another time. Am I gonna like, you know, cower down and say I wasn't like a real piece of shit when I came to playing these games? Absolutely I was. And maybe in the vein of like, you know, I wanted to win, the people I played with wanted to win, so it's like, yeah, you know, you gotta put that effort in. But sometimes you gotta realize you gotta ease off the gas. Because some people don't put as much time into it as you, which is sort of like the whole, you know, if we're talking on like a big level here, in a nutshell, this is sort of what's the big deal people have with those kind of games is people go in on people like really, really hard, and some people are just like, yo, I'm just playing this de-stress from work. Fuck you, you goddamn 18-year-old piece of shit. It's like, so yeah, obviously Grandpa's not playing games like that, but you know what I mean. But yeah. And now look at me, I play roguelikes religiously, and if you think it's just because I started recording, absolutely not. Hey, that's 20 block, right? That is 20 blocks. Sneaks and strikes in. As I mentioned before, big roguelikes, always love playing them, because if there are times where I wasn't playing those competitive games, I was doing games like Binding of Isaac, religiously. And that fits into the college budget, because, one, it was like a $10 game, and it had infinite replay value, and, you know, you didn't have to deal with anyone. Malize is now a rare card? What have you done? Mega Crit. I didn't even know, because I hadn't seen Malize in forever. What have you done? No. No. My cheese victories. Are you telling me I can no longer cheese to victory? Hey, this seems like a bad idea. Let's not do that. Give me the curse key. Hey, no, you know, that was the entire first act, and I got off mostly what I want to talk about. So what does this mean going forward if I'm not recording or I want to play something? I need to find something to do. I don't know, dude. Something multiplayer that doesn't make me feel bad, like... or I can just, like, you know, realize I'm not how I used to play and then just play. That's probably the better choice, but I don't know, dude. I like to win. Right Path has the most elites. So, let's hit it up. I mean, I'm trying to think of like what multiplayer games out there could I play if I wanted to just, you know, fill some time. Would I play? I don't know. There's a lot. Also, this is a good opener against this motherfucker. Like, I mean, I guess you could play, like, you know, one thing I did play sometimes. And there's a big air quote on the sometimes. I'm absolutely doing this, by the way. Yeah. Gmod, anyone? I think that was like the big, you know, hashtag waste my time 2015 game was freaking Gmod. Like, oh, I'm gonna play Dark RP for 12 hours. It's like, well, I've done like essentially nothing with my life of value, and you know, I've played a drug dealer. Oh man, that noise. For about 12 hours on this server because I have nothing better to do, and okay, I played a game. I mean, by the way, if you like that sort of game, no offense to you. You play what you like. There's a reason why people still play that to this day. I still question it because it's like you could be doing anything else with your time, but if it's fun, it's fun, right? I'm not gonna knock on someone's fun. I ain't gonna. I was gonna say kink shame, but I don't think that's the right word. I'm not gonna fun shame anyone. If that's even a thing. You like what you like. And of course, the other alternative, if we're going to continue talking on this, hey, you don't need to play those, Tim. You have the armor. What other options are there? You know, if I don't want to play something competitive and just be like, oh, boo-hoo me, just record, right? It leads to like the potential of like I could have a backlog or upload 12 videos in a day, but that seems like a bad idea for a lot of reasons. Like I don't think anyone has time. Like I love watching certain channels religiously, but even I don't have time some days where I'm just like, I can't watch all of this because I gotta go to bed for work, or I'm doing other things and I don't want to just watch videos. And the idea of putting 12 things up, it's like, maybe I shouldn't. And I think that's the good choice. I mean, I'm gonna play Potion. Here, let me drink this actually. Infinite Blades, that seems like fun. Gambler's Brew, that also seems like fun. Just throw some blocks down. Or the other option, stream more. But I swear to God, it's like my friends are listening. And it's like the reason I started streaming. I think I told this story before. I was bored out of my mind. I'm like, hey, where are my chumarinos here to play some fun in games, right? Dead as a doornail. No, just dust and echoes. We have a Facebook chat. We have a Discord server. We have everything to communicate. Hey, we're gonna do something. Let's go. No one. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start filling some time. I got a nice computer, let's do some streaming, let's do some videos. Turn on a stream one day. I used to do like a lot more frequent streams, for example. Turn it on, instantly, like, and you hear it even in like the videos here, sometimes if you watch the stream, you hear the badoings going off like on cue. And I can't help but feel there's a little bit of, and you know, this is all insider in my head here, like it's not actually the case, but it sure feels like it. They're waiting. They see me go live. It's like, hey buddy, what do you want to do? I'm just like, you fucks. You have all the time in the world to ask me if you want to do anything. And the day that's not my stream day and I'm like, I'm bored, I'm going to stream, you message me and I'm just like, oh. How dare you talk to me to do anything? No, that's not how it is. But it's like, come on, man. I'm not... It's like, okay, you know, there's another point there. It's like, why don't you just stream with your friends? Well... I love to do it. I mean, we used to do Rainbow Six Siege, which was one of the games that feel that competitive niche for me way back in like late fall last year into the Marches, Aprils of this year. Rainbow Six Siege, mwah, beautiful game. It's really good. Like I would recommend it if you're competitive anything. You give that bad boy a whirl. And we did do that sometimes. It's like, yeah, we'll play some Siege on the stream. It's cool. Hang out, blah, blah. It's just a concern of, like, whoever may show up, because, you know, some people may not know. It's like, hey, we're doing a stream here, just to let you know, so don't say out your personal address or any incriminating information you want. And there were times where some of the people involved would say such things, or things, you know, you don't want to openly say on the internet. I'm just like, for these people's protection, I must not. And obviously, I mean, you may be saying, there's, like, a lot of, like, outs here. There truly are. It's like, you could... probably block this problem. I have a whole channel in our Discord that says we're live in here with all caps. All caps. And people jump in and they'll be like, okay, blah, blah, blah. You know, hanging out. And then I'll be like, okay, yeah. And they say something personal. And all of a sudden, like, what the fuck? You didn't tell me. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me like a cat right now? Look at the room you're in. Please, have mercy on me for you not reading. But come on. I'm just trying to make things better. And then, like, it's all, like, you know, comedic jabs and fun and games. I don't actually, like, accuse or blame anyone or my friends who's like, ooh, you guys are after me sort of deal. It's like, I just find it amusing. And of course, the best way to deal with things that are amusing like that is you gotta jab fun at it. In my opinion. Hey, I do like the Clockwork Souvenir. I do like Anox's Fume, so we have a little bit of something going. As far as damage is concerned, I might grab that. And it's the artifact, so this might not be a terrible purchase in the end. Hi kids, do you like violence? Yeah! Choke, also not a bad play with the extra energy we have. And the, a lot of the zero cost we have in here. So in fact, I'm gonna grab this. We're gonna have Choke, and I'm gonna grab that. And I think we're just gonna ski-daddle from here. This is a fun little run so far. Any days, you know, my criteria for what makes a good run, or a good video, I guess, are two things. One, if the run is, like, hilariously, like, entertaining, like, as far as from a gameplay standard, good. One check mark there, that's good. That's what we aim for here. It needs to be entertaining. Other thing, or entertaining from a gameplay perspective. Other way of making it entertaining, if the conversation is, you know, I feel like the humor or the topics are good, funny, well thought out, or, you know, I can actually just ramble on for long enough about something, also good. Also very good. I'll take either. I mean, I'm just going to play this because I don't know what cards I'm going to get up ahead. And right now, I feel like we're going on the trajectory of good discussion. And, you know, part of my brain tends to shut off when I say that. I'm like, okay, well, keep the topic going. And like, mustard, a little mustard. And it's like, all right, well, he's done it. He's talking about the mustard again. All right, wrap it up here. Just put the video on mute. We got nothing else to discuss. He's going to talk about why you should put mustard on all food things. Which, to be fair, and he's doing it. To be fair, I love mustard. All right. We need something here. Dodge roll is fine. Okay. We can kill one. Let's do that. And Malai's the boss for 3? Yes. Okay. Good opener. Remember, perfects. We need perfects. Are you hitting me? 9, 7, 16? You're not hitting me. So we'll focus on your little sunny gym there. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, good. So unless I play a potion here, we're gonna take damage. So that frees up that, and that's another one of these we can use for later, and that's an attack potion. That'll be a heal hook. I mean, it's free damage on him. Dagger spray. Yeah, let's go, buddy. Whoa. Didn't win the lottery. Speaking of lotteries, no, I have no topics about lotteries. I mean, you might be surprised when I say these things. It's like, you don't talk about, like, gambling-related topics. You live in Las Vegas? Yeah, because it's like, gambling's just sort of there. It's not really for me. I'm a local. I think I've talked about it. I survive off of other people gambling. So you go gamble. I'm going to sit here and, you know, go hiking or something. I'm not going hiking, but... Also, if you come to Vegas, outside the casino, there's lots to do that aren't just casinos. And I'm saying that from a place of, oh my god, love. Let's chug. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, what am I saying? If you come out to Vegas strictly for casinos, hey, by all means, please enjoy. Enjoy responsibly, I should say. That is your right as a guest here. But there is more to do than just, you know... I'm not gonna say hookers and blow, because that, like, puts a negative image in your mind of what Vegas is. It's not like that. I mean, again, I'm very naive, as I've been told by coworkers. Maybe it is. Good choice there, by the way. Yes. 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 There's more to do than hookers and blow, even though that's, like, 1, illegal, and 2, I mean, you can still get it here, so that's not something I want to talk about entirely. I mean, casinos and such and the strip. There's like plenty of, if you're a naturey person, just don't do it in the summer. Love yourself. I'm not gonna say I love you. You have to love yourself here, because if you want to go out, you know, hiking or camping in the summer heat of Vegas, you know, I can love you all you want, but I will not be liable for your decisions right now. Do I have extra strength anywhere? I do. So maybe the blade dance is not a bad idea. And let's uppy this. We really don't have a lot of cards in this deck now that I'm looking at it. It's pretty rudimentary. Rudimentary, not rudimentary. We ain't mentioning nothing here. Yeah, like, if you come here, don't just come here for strictly the casino. You can. I'll say it again and again. It's absolutely your right. We have tons of wonderful activities for you to do. And if you do come here and you want to gamble, please do it responsibly. I'm saying this like I'm some sort of political position or like I work for the state. Like, well, gotta keep the image up here, because otherwise, you know, when the next election comes around, people are really going to be hammering down on like Vegas. And anytime, by the way, if we're going to get anything political on my show / videos here, anytime you hear something negative about Vegas and the politics, one, it's sort of, you know, put on the spot to make a point, and two, it actually insanely hurts the economy here, so please, just stop. Don't do that. You know, there are people that live here working honest jobs, and the casinos sort of facilitate that in a degree. Don't be that person. We are going to die. The city dies without tourism. Okay, these are the guys I wanted to fight, by the way, with my spectral dagger. Okay. That's a great opener. Skill potion. Tactician. And why am I laughing? Well, I think you could figure that one out right now. Okay. We have so much energy. That's not gonna get a fucking kill. Thank you. It's glass knife. It's gonna kill him. This guy's doing 12. Okay, so what is he doing? 16? Oh. Perfect. Oh, choke him. Doesn't get the kill though, but we're not taking damage either. 16 exactly. Let's go. The perfect master has risen. Maybe I should have done a French ultra hard run today on Ascension 10. And just kill him. I was like, oh, I can still demolize him. Yeah. Well, I don't know what I was I was trying to sell you guys on tourism in Vegas. I mean, come here if you want, and if you want to come see me, well, one, I'm all for it, but we probably don't know each other too well. Even though I'm close to some of you here on the channel, we have a nice intimate little discussion we often have. I would be honored to meet a lot of people. Let's give it some more time, though. I don't have this fear of, like, you know, meeting strangers on the internet because, you know, I might end up, like, tied in a bag drowning at the bottom of Lake Mead, for example. Also, again, another stigma. As far as organized crime goes, I wouldn't know, but just, what you see in the movies is not what you get. Just saying. That's all I want to throw there. Yeah. Come to Vegas. It's a grand old time. For the most part. Okay, can I outright kill you? We got 25, 10, that's 35 damage. That's not enough damage to get the kill. So what do we do instead? We're going to go ahead and neutralize you. Going to supermolize you. I'll take 1 damage. It lowers the overall armor we get from that thing. That's unfortunate. It is. Now... Now we can realize our true potential. Okay. Strength potion. I'm going to do it. Ghost in the jar. I'm probably just going to... Hang on, just discard this. Block potion. It'll be good. I don't want to burn that out, even though it sort of only has an upside. We'll do poison. Poison over time is guaranteed to kill everyone here. Yeah, he's only hitting me for 6. That's a hilarious thing to see coming from this big guy here. He's usually known for being a mighty big asshole to me. And I think the potions we have here are kind of ideal for the upcoming boss fight, so I would like to save them. And you can heal all you want. That is not going to stop the train of damage coming your way. Wham, bam, kablooey, karata. You're dead. You're next. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, is that a thing, you know, back in the day, you know, when I was a child, I guess it's more appropriate. Like, anytime I would mention, like, to my family, what the hell? Whenever you climb a floor, gain 12 gold. No longer works when you spend gold at the shop. That is cool. I like that. I like it a lot. So every time I move forward, I get 12 gold. Appreciate it. Nod to the devs for that one. Okay. We're gonna play this, because I think it's the best time to do something like that. We're gonna alchemize. Toast you. Alchemize. Gambler's Brew. And you may as well hit you with that. Let's go ahead and Gambler's Brew. Just so we can get... shit. Just so we can get shit, you're right. Just so we can do something like that. What was I talking about? You know, like, so anytime, like, I had a lot of friends before, like, college, if you can believe that. I know, sometimes that comes as a shock to anyone who lives on the internet like I do. Is this potion what I want for the boss fight? It is in a sense that I can burn through some of his debuffs with it, so let's work with what we got right now. So, like, I mean, back in the day when I played a lot of console gaming, big one, Call of Duty. I think everyone's sort of familiar with what that title is. Wham, bam, bluey, grata. Ouch. Made a lot of friends at that time. And I mean, mostly we made it from, before Call of Duty, it was Halo. That was the big thing we played. We played a lot of Halo 2. And to that vein, a lot of Halo 3. Like, that was the shit for my young brain. My cocaine, if you will. Sure. And there was one time where I was like in talks with my friends, like, hey, you should come visit us out here in so-and-so Texas. I'm like, yeah, that'd be cool, yeah. Throw the idea to my parents, they're losing their goddamn mind. It's like, oh my god, these older people on the internet are trying to abduct my son. How do I convince him not to go? Sort of situation. And just, you know, if anyone's sort of in that vein, that's absolutely a fair criticism to levy. Like, I mean, if I had a kid, I don't. Don't even know why I need to preface that. And they're like, yeah, you know, made some friends on the internet here, and we're gonna, you know, they want me to come hang out with them, and, you know, they offered to, you know, fly me out there. It's like, I would be losing my mind too. It's like, someone is after my child, and he's too naive, or she's too naive to realize it. Let's go ahead and just throw this away so we have some damage on the table. I mean, absolutely, it's just... I was young at the time as myself, so I'm like, why's my mother freaking out about this? I don't get it. This is my friends on the internet. I trust them. Can I avoid using a potion here? The answer is yes. A mighty big yes. That is so big. As I remember, taking damage from yourself does not count towards the Chivo there. Or the points, so we're good. You know, you may be asking, like, what was the big deal? I wanted to go meet these friends. Well, obviously, like, and to this day, I still sort of chat with them. We don't chat nearly as much as we probably should for people that were so tightly knit. And you know, as you can imagine, there was probably some drama that got stirred up with people. I mean, when you're playing with a bunch of kids in video games, you mix them all together, it's like, something stupid's bound to happen, in all honesty. But I just want to go hang out, or head out to that place, just Oh, so most of them were conglomerated in Texas. Some of the others, you know, we were sort of split up. I'm in Vegas. One of them's in Illinois, I think. Hey, I'll tell you what potion I'm not playing, by the way. Wait. I need to play this. Okay. Yeah, just to hang out with the friends and, like, you know, hey, these people were, like, really close to me growing up. They were there for some of the hardest points of my life. You may be asking, why don't you have friends just outside of the place, like in school? Well... you tell me. There's a lot of reasons in that case, I suppose. But I would like you to give me the answer, because I sometimes wonder that question myself. Oh, this is a wonderful little chain of things we have going on here. And acrobatics for free? In my house? Yes, please. It's a very good turn. And a perfect is in sight. Yeah. Obviously, I never went. There was a number of reasons, and, you know, I might be joshing you here a little bit. Well, why didn't I really go? Well, what was another big reason I wanted to go? Well, you can imagine it was probably because of a girl, and you're absolutely correct. One of our friends in that group was a nice girl. We chatted a lot. Again, you know, much in like the naive nature of it is to be someone that young. I reflect on it sometimes. I'm like, I know the why. I know a big reason why I wanted to go, and you can figure that out from there as someone who's like in his 15s, 16s, but. Ultimately, didn't go for a number of reasons. Big one was family, but a big part was like, I also didn't want to put that burden of financial on my family, even though they, after a certain point, they're like, okay, you know, if you want to do that. Yeah, we could do that. And again, there's a big ulterior motive behind it, just to meet someone, because life is hard. Oh, comment appears. Okay. But I also was very young, and when I was young, emotionally, I wore my heart on my sleeve as a naive young boy. And, you know, the more I think about some of my coworker statements, the more it sort of revels in the fact that as I gotten older, I'm probably still the same way, just not so much in the sense of, like, my love life, I guess. But at the time, definitely that was the case. Well, so we got a perfect here while talking about stuff I remember when I was, like, 15, which is wonderful. Choke him out. Yeah. And as far as I know, like, that group, I talked to 2 of them on occasion. One of them actually bought me a game on Steam while I was in school. He's like, hey, I'm like, hey, you're playing that cool game. I see that game there. I've heard about it. It's pretty good. He's like, yeah? You own it? I'm like, no. And he's like, oh, I see. Moment later, he's like, here you go, bud. I'm like, dang, dude. So these Sunny Gyms better watch out when, give me that gold. Extra energy? Give me another card and some max HP, please. Sneaky strike, huh? Probably a footwork. Probably a footwork. It depends on the boss. Probably a footwork, though. Not the footwork. It's fucking woke bloke. If I was a cheater, I would have known this. But this is how you know I'm genuine, because I didn't know it was going to be this guy. I never know it's going to be this guy. Also, we need to hit the shop immediately so we don't spend it all on the mask. Starring Jim Carrey. Was it Jim Carrey? Feature song Cuban Pete. Was it Jim? It is Jim Carrey. How could I, like, this is something you should just know. Even someone like me who doesn't watch movies. Of course it was Jim Carrey. I never got the mask, though. Anytime I saw the mask, I'm like, I kind of hate this movie. I actually watched it with one of my girlfriends at the time in high school. But that's another piece there itself. In the sense of, like, whenever we hung out and watched movies, often watch just, like, really bad movies. One really good one we watched, I will recommend it to this day. You gave me a Snecko potion or a Snecko potion, and I can only help but laugh. I hope that order would have went differently there. Movie called In Bruges. Story of, you know, I'll just give you the quick synopsis. 2 assassins. My brain just froze, excuse me. I apologize for freezing my brain. I'll unfreeze it in a second. 2 assassins, they're in Bruges for reasons. You know, big reason being, as like a big plot point. There's a reason they're Bruges. I don't actually, you know, I'm really bad at doing this whole synopsis thing, so maybe I just should stop here. But 2 assassins in Bruges, they have one big rule in the assassin order: you can't kill, I think it's like women or children, or maybe it's just children for a specific reason. Lo and behold, an accident does happen where it involves one of our main characters being responsible for a child's death, and they're in Bruges for this reason. Going forward, you figure out what happens with the plot from here. Really good movie. It's very just... It's like, it's sort of, the pacing is weird, because you're just like, you know, there's just 2 dudes in Bruges, what the fuck is this about? And it goes on this, like, comedic adventure, I would like to say. It's a story about assassins, and it's kind of comedic, so that should sort of give you a hint of what's to come. Good movie. I might not be selling it properly, but absolutely recommend In Bruges. Or In fucking Bruges. I don't know who the stars are for that. Again, I don't know movies that well. Secret funnel. I actually kind of want to... actually, I thought it was Donut and Starburst. We're going to grab Tori. Why are we grabbing Tori? You know why I'm grabbing Tori. It's good. And I think some poison might not be a bad idea as, like, sort of an out. You know, I'm doing the air quotes here as I say out, because... Woke is all about enduring. If I can get a lot of poison on him, we won't need to endure too much. Okay. I'm just gonna pop you. Gonna poison you. So you'll be dead next. Hit you. Go ahead and drink this. Go ahead and play this. Got the dagger spray on the table, so that poison was a big waste. And we will malaise you. A self-realize. Give him malaise. I don't know, dude. Is that a song? A recognize. Not too good at song, Wait, does this up the damage? I don't think it does, if I had to take a guess, but I had to try. What you mean you didn't have to try? Oh, listen, voice in my head. You're right. But I still wanted to try nonetheless. Okay, keep you weak forever. Gonna give you the elbow. And we're just gonna block like a madman. I wouldn't mind getting calipers here. Maybe some, block rollover cards. I forget the name slipping my mind right now. You know which one I'm talking about. The one that does the block rollover thing, where it rolls your block over sort of deal. I mean, I'm just gonna do this because yeah, like this works out. What was I talking about? I think I was talking about movies and before that. Oh, like past relationships and friends. I can go on a spiel about my relationships at the end of the day, but it's like, one, I don't want to. I think you could probably figure out from my current status of what I do on a daily basis where I am with all of that jazz, and we'll go from there. How about that? Just do a dagger spray. Get some energy back. Give him a choke, and he's dead. I'm a very mature person when it comes to that sort of topic, and both the topic. I think I may have mentioned this story once, but like I think one of my coworkers made a notion or a nod. It's like, oh, I can't remember what one of them said. It was like, Tim looks like the kind of person that would make a good father. Like, you know, if he were to get someone pregnant, he'd handle it pretty well. And I'm just sitting here, like, I looked at them and gave him like this one, like my minor panic attack, because that thought always fills me with anxiety for various reasons. But I'm just like, what? One, why are you saying this? Two, it's like, can you not? You're trying to freaking give me a heart attack here. It's only like my second week at work. Hey, that's the math checks out. Upgrade that ritual dagger again. The boot. And that's not to, you know, if you have children or you plan on having kids or something like that. I'm not someone who's like, oh, right, fight the elites. You know, I missed out on some points there. Boo-hoo. We're here to fight the elites, though. But, yeah. What was I saying? You know, if you're someone that you have kids, you're planning on having kids, you like the idea of having kids, I'm not gonna not take a knock at you at all there. I absolutely get it. It's totally just not for me, but I'm not gonna breathe down anyone's neck when it comes to this topic. Nor would I ever, even if I wasn't in the same situation of not wanting to have kids at this point in time. You know, it's a big contentious topic for me frequently. Okay, play that. We can... Okay, we need to not go through all our cards against this guy, because he does give us issues. We need poison. There's the poison. Good. It's all the block we need. Hold and hold fast. Yeah. I mean, there was one point in my life, or like at the end of last year, going into this year, I was debating like actually getting a surgery. You know the surgery. I don't need to tell you what it's like, what it is in particular, to remove the chance of having kids. But part of me, I mean, you know, one, doctor definitely pushed back, but two, I'm just like, personally thinking, I'm like, am I making the right choice? I don't know. I'm too young, I feel like, at this point in time, not the moment I was thinking of it, to be jumping the gun in that regard. But sometimes I wonder. Would it actually affect me? Probably. Probably not. I don't know. That's another topic we're not going to go too far down, because that gets personal. But I'm not like a super shy guy when it comes to these sort of things. Like, I can really talk about anything to anyone. Workplace sort of like the caveat there, because just because I can talk about anything doesn't mean you should talk about everything, especially when it comes to work. Potion belt. That's something we needed for a very long time, but I'm glad to have it now. Lets us be more frivolous with our potion spending, let's say. So I'll hit you with this. We're gonna go ahead and toss away that decay. Play this. This. You know what? I would like to have this for the boss fight, but if I can get more potions here, which I'm going to do, we'll roll some of those over. Okay, I think I'm just going to give him a super Malaise here, so excuse me while I Malaise. We're going to drink this, because Deadly Poison is a great opportunity to make some magic happen, and this will also work out. All-out attack for 13. It's okay. This guy is going to start hurting me a great deal. There we go. If we don't do something soon as far as killing him goes, so... Ramp up the damage, ramp up the poison, let's get moving. Yeah. But yeah, if it wasn't for like the way, you know, American workplaces work out here, I absolutely would be voicing my opinion on... Well, one, I say I could talk about anything. I have the common sense of knowing like when it's a good time to talk about certain topics, obviously. But like if it came to just anything in general, I'm like, yeah, I could talk about blank. Sure, why not? I love talking about anything and nothing at all. Alright, good turn. Block. 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 I'm gonna try and make Ritual Dagger happen. Dagger? Daggle. Brain. That goes to my HP, so I lose the Runic Dodecahedron because of that play. That's a bit foolish on my part. I'll be the first to own up to that one. Let's do a choke. Block. That's all the blocks we need. Hit him with the big one. Grata. Alright. Like, sometimes I get... It's like that for me when I talk to my clients on the phone as well. I get, like... I don't want to say too personal, because that makes it sound weirder than it actually is, obviously. But I get, like, real, like, friendly to the point of, like, you know... It's a compliment a lot of times, but I gotta watch myself where people are like, you know, we hear you on the phones, Tim. Sometimes you don't even know if, like, you're talking to someone in the office, you're just having a good time with a friend, or... Like, I'll be, like... Really just, like, shooting the breeze with people on the phone. And that's not me extending a phone call time, because if it's busy, you know, I kind of got to rush those calls out so I can help more people. But, you know, if we got time to chat, I'll be like, yeah, man, let's chat. Let's have a good time today, you and me. Just talking about anything. And mind you, when I shoot the breeze with anyone, especially clients, it's not, hey, how's the, you know, how's the weather is one topic that does come up because it's easy and it's something people know how to talk about. Yes. It's usually something more in depth. Like if I hear them give me a notion, anything about their personal life or their history that's not like one, intrusive to talk about, and two, can make for good conversation, I'm always on board to be like, yeah, tell me more about that. Or that's, you know, I respect X immensely. Also, these curses have invaded my life to a way I did not want. Okay, excuse me while I think. That's a good card we're gonna want to hold on to for later, or potion. Sorry. Yeah, I definitely love talking with my clientele about you name it sort of stuff. Like, I'm just a chatty person. Definitely the opposite of before I started working here, for one. Fairy in the bottle. Sure, we'll hang on to that. You might be thinking Fairy in the bottle might be like your saving point. If I need saving at this point on the daily, I don't deserve the top score. If I deserve the top score, I'm going to earn it right here, right now. Out of these potions, is there anything you want to get rid of? I'll do this so I can just openly hit that guy in the face. And then I can play another one of these. And we'll throw that on you, and then I'll play one of these. Ghost in the Jar is actually outstanding, so hold fast. Also, the poison is going to take care of these guys soon enough, so let it happen. Let it be, Mother Mary watching over me. Is that how the Beatles song goes? Don't think it is. And we'll get this out of here. Block. 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 Tons of damage. Double your poison. Why his? Because he's giving me garbage and I hate him. He stinks and I don't like him. Normality. Not the time. So just pass. You know, we were mentioning movies, or by we I mean me. It's one, I think this is a big piece, you know, if you ever want to start doing recording stuff. Always use inclusive language, in my opinion. Well, I was talking about, or we, I guess, you know, now that you're aware of it, it's like, you know, he says we a lot, or you notice those sort of things, and I kid you not. Pay attention to anyone you watch on YouTube if they use language like that. It's for a particular reason. Anyway, I'm gonna play this, because I want to play that here. Okay, so first, do it like this, do it like that. This lets us choke through his stupid... Oh, that's a good combo for the other stuff. If I had to get rid of something, it would be this now. I'm doing that mostly to kill the big guy here. I was going to talk about movies. There's one movie out right now. It's the freaking Skype Killer movie that I want to see. I'm not a big fan of horror movies, but this is like a horror movie in the vein of like, okay, horror movie, you got me, sort of deal. I just want to see it mostly because it's like so ridiculous. Also, that's like not worth our time. I was gonna go somewhere with this. Pretty much just mentioning like, I think that movie is kind of a joke, but I've seen every time I go on YouTube, I see clips for it. I'm just like, I can't help but be like, interesting. I wonder what this movie actually is going to be like, and if I want to see it or not. And I do, for all the wrong reasons. I don't go to movies to like make fun of like, you know, people, obviously. In the movie, not in real life, if we're gonna jump the gun here. Because if it's a bad movie. Same for, like, you know, game development. If, like, there's a bad game, usually the global community takes care of that for me, so I don't have to be like, oh, hey, everyone, this game's bad. But when it comes to movies, it's just like, I'm at a point where I'm like, I should just go see more movies. Because one, it gives me something to do, but it'd be like, it's a fun thing to do with friends, and we can all watch a movie together that's probably really bad, and I feel embarrassed to go see by myself. It's the large reason is that, but... Give me another strength potion, please. I will throw away this to get another strength potion to start off that fight. We still have combat! I can't... Oh my god. Okay. This is fine. Play it, be cool. Be cool, home slice. One down. One coming right up. In fact, if you had to alchemize anything, what would you do? How about nothing here? Because I want to save all of these potions for the upcoming fight. Also, when did I get thorns? Oh, hey! That's nice. It used to just be like this tiny-ass bar that shrunk across your screen before. Good update there. We're not going to Ritual Dagger for the bonus here. We're just going to go ahead and block it up. Or as Nick Cage would say, black it up, baby. Black it up, black it up. Nick Cage movies, not something I'm too personally familiar with. Hey, everyone. Let's take a step back right now. Trigger Strength a potion. This would not be happening right now. I'm going to drink one of these. Too little, too late. Hey. Okay, we'll take 3. Because this is a nice little setup. I would like to have this extra power going forward. Oh, we're not taking any damage. I can't even math anymore. Just the standard day with me on Slay the Spire. Courier, Fire Potion. I like the Fire Potion just because it gets that oomph on the table. Gets rid of one of those boys up here. Don't think we need it. I think upgrading the blocks is a smarter choice here. Alright, let's go. All discussion is on hold. Let's find success real quick here. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it. Play that. Neutralize you. Toss away that bad boy. Start going to work on one of these guys. I'm hitting pretty hard. I got plus 10 strength. This is a perfect in the books for me. Should be. Let's not get cocky, kid. Okay. This is insane amounts of strength, by the way. I'll be able to play 3 cards, so let's go this, that. We're going to Malize the first or second phase. I think we want to Malize the second phase, if at all possible. I'll drink that. Nice little repertoire of poisons, or potions we got there. And I think I have one more? No, I played them all, so this is good. This is a good mix. We'll play this in a burst situation only. Makes our blocks a little bit better. Leg sweep. More than enough. We're fine. Alright. And I think we're likely just gonna have a really good daily here, so watch out, Isaac baby, if I see you on the leaderboard after this is over. It's my time to actually privately dominate over you in a video game. Yeah, I want to see Unfriended, the Blacklist movie, if that was in blatantly aware already. Only just because I think it's ridiculous. There's a lot of ridiculous movies out there I want to see, but this one just comes to mind right now. The other ridiculous movie that I should have seen to this date, also this is a damn shame, is The Disaster Artist. I'm sure grateful we grabbed this. Okay. Toss that. Should have played this first. Mistake. And I promise you, even though I'm sort of like having doubts myself, taking damage from your own things like that does not stop you from getting the, what's it called? The points for perfection. I'm fairly certain Although, you know, you can hear the tone of my voice. There's a little doubt in there, but I'm fairly certain that is the case. We won't even expertise here. I would like to, if I'm going to Malize, do it from a position of power. Good time for the triple. Oh, baby. And this guy's done. I just need one good hitter. There it is. Rest in pieces. This was a good daily, good video, good discussion. Maybe got a little too intimate with my procedural mentions, but that's okay. 10:58. We ain't breaking any world or Olympic records there. Maybe we're breaking some state records? Who knows? And it's still early, so let's take a look. Hot Asian Grill, god damn. She's so good. I don't even know who that is. John Keel. Student AIDS. Someone playing this at university right now? I'm a lot lower than I would like to have been. Womp, womp, womp. Anyway, thanks for watching. I had a good time today. Sad Boys. And Beach's End. Wonderful names here. Thanks for watching. Squeeze it in the double today. This is making up for missing a Friday. Hope you don't mind it coming a little late today. Get yourself some dinner. Get yourself ready for another tough work week. But as always, we'll see you on the next one.